Good morning, everyone. This is Red Gal. We're playing some more Pokémon Reborn. Last time, we made our first attempt at the battle against Amaria and Titania, and I realized that I'd been prepping for the wrong battle because the document I was using was wrong. So, we have gone from a party that would theoretically be able to fight a the first one was a water surface team with Amaria and Kyogre's pretty water-centric party. And we have now gone into, we're gonna have to fight Titania and Groudon with a grassy field, which is really different. And especially, we still have to do the cave fight beforehand. So, I genuinely don't know how well this is going to work. That first one, I took, like, literally did a bunch of research, was using the calculator, was going through and trying to figure out exactly what the best mix and match was. This one, I am stumped. So I threw something together. Like, I couldn't even find a starting point for how to use these two together. If this doesn't work, I have a backup idea, but it is even less cohesive. So we'll see how it goes. So our central theme here, we've got, oh, I didn't even finish training a few of these, it looks like. Okay. So we have some bulk on our team, but we also just have some power. So we're starting off with a Nevian as Aerodactyl. This is pretty good speed, and Rockhead means that they won't take damage if we can get a cave collapse going. So we've got Earthquake, Sky Attack, Rock Slide, and Wide Guard. Then we've got Metal. Still going to be our go-to for just as it's going to be our Mega, very powerful. Oh, I didn't mention, we got the Z Crystal here. This is for the second fight, and that's also why we have Sky Attack, which is not a good attack. So we're using Z on Sky Attack to turn 1 Venusaur in the second fight. We've got Earthquake on both of these characters. That's actually kind of the intention here. And then we've got Big Fella. Big Fella has a very good variety of coverage moves. And I wanted something, so the second field, Earthquake doesn't work as well, so I wanted to make sure we had some ground coverage that would hit through the grassy field. And Big Fella's been my go-to for that. The way. Two things. One, Boom Burst gets a boost in the cave. 2, Air Slash is good against grass types. That was my logic. There's also several bug and fighting types that we're gonna have to deal with, and having a very fast Pokemon also has telepathy, which means we can use we can use Earthquake without triggering them, or without killing them in the cave. Because in the cave, flying Pokemon still get hit with Earthquake. The Bagel. The Bagel has been a staple. I don't know how they still have a terrible nature. Let's fix that. That's 2. I need to double check these. Okay, Big Fella's missing 8 levels apparently. Running out of candy again, which is impressive. I had like 300 candies at one point here. Just a few videos ago when I did my training, but I've had to retrain so much. Let's double check natures. This should be adamant, jolly, modest, bold, bold. So the last one is witch. Witch is very bulky, has access to earth power, which was one of the things I wanted. Can also be switched in alongside, I guess it has telepathy, so it doesn't matter anyway. But my thought was it was a ghost type that I could switch into Boomburst. I may have thought about this a bit. I don't know what leads are going to be the best. This is my current plan. I haven't thought through this as well as I would have liked, as like some of these fights coming up are like almost scripted as far. Actually, the next one is literally, I have it scripted out on turn to turn for what I'm doing. And I should be able to actually do that next fight in one try. But that is not this fight. So we are mega evolving immediately. Wide guard earthquake. That also means we're committing to earthquake, which is probably a bit of a choice, but you know, we'll go for it. They're gonna send in Groudon and Quagsire. I think we risk it. Oh wait, no, they're just dead. Never mind. That doesn't work. Okay, so this is how we're gonna have to do it, I guess. We're going to take a turn here to use an X defend with a Nevian and Earthquake again. It's still gonna hit a Nevian, but it should survive because of the X defend. And it does not matter on the rest. Because it collapses the ceiling, and I'm dumb because that still kills metal. So I could have just used a Nevian. I'm dumb. I'm mad and I'm dumb. Okay, we'll send Bagel in here against Flygon. Perfect. Heavy Rain into that Flygon. We'll take it. Let's go Wide Guard. And Ice Beam. Kyogre's low, Gengar. I'm gonna go Earthquake And a hard switch into the way. Earthquake should go first, should one-shot Gengar, should kill Kyogre, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it collapsed the ceiling. Okay. I keep not thinking about the ceiling collapses correctly, so we'll get through this. Let's go Earthquake and Aura Sphere. That'll take us down to just Primarina. It's probably gonna kill an Evan finally. Perfect. We'll Earth Power into Victini. And I guess let's just Shadow Ball into Primarina. Primarina gets to go first. Victini apparently survived that, but we should be okay. Lapras. So this is we're stuck in choice there. So I think we go Earth Power, Aura Sphere. That should finish it off. I think they've still got a couple left, but I'm not super worried. Let's just go back to Shadow Ball. It's at least strong neutral damage. Yeah, this first fight is a bit of a joke compared to the second one, and I kind of wish that I'd prepped differently based on that. But, oh well. We'll see. My goal was to get a couple Pokemon with... I've got some good flyings for the grass types, I've got some good rock moves, and I've got some good, ground moves that aren't Earthquake. Now, I don't have a great answer here for the Ninetales on turn 1. Actually, I'm realizing this was actually dumb, because you know what would be really good into that Venusaur on turn 1? Dragon Ascent. Ho-Oh and Shaman. Same thing. Dragon Ascent into Shaman. I think we switch metal here. Flinch. Brave Bird. That's unfortunate because it is going to get a kill. But we got 2 kills before we lost one. The downside here is we don't have the ability to eliminate the super weather from their Groudon. Okay, so that side has lost Venusaur and Shaman, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Blaziken, Groudon. I feel like the way is good against 2 out of those, about half of those. Big fella's good against Xurkitree, Blaziken, and Groudon, so 3. But bad against... Well, no, because we could actually use Flamethrower into Pheromosa. Bagel's not great against any of these. Except Blaziken. And Witch doesn't have a ton of great options for this switch in. Yeah, let's go big fella. Okay, the downside here is this does commit me to Flamethrower. So my other option here would be to do this. That doesn't let me lock in with Earth Power still. That might just do it by itself, honestly. What am I expecting to get out of these for attacks? Yeah, that's... I should have thought about just the fact that Rock Slide might kill both here. Pheromosa might outspeed, though. So I feel like I just need to play it safe. I can do a switch if I need to. I'm going to need to because nothing on the left side is going to be a problem for Rock Slide, or that Rock Slide can deal with here. Do I have anyone that this is still good into? I don't think so. And I think Anebian's on their last leg. So I'm just going to Sky Attack into the Lunala slot. It's a neutral attack, but it should hit really hard. Flamethrower into Xurkitree doesn't feel great, but it does damage. It's boosted by the terrain. Xurkitree's not a super bulky Pokemon. That did almost nothing. Okay. That whole plan was not good. Okay. Who do I need here? Big fella outspeeds should be able to finish Xurkitree off with the Flamethrower again. Lunala is a whole different can of worms. We don't have a bunch of great options for Lunala. That's not one I was thinking about, really. I really should be. I guess Witch. But Witch is also vulnerable to Lunala. And Lunala's faster. So it'd basically be, are we bulkier? We have an Assault Vest. I mean... Let's try it. I'm feeling like we're going to be redoing this battle anyway. So, let's try it. Shadow Ball. Finish Xurkitree off with a Flamethrower. That's fair. We still have a long way to go. And we're we're halfway. We've taken out most of one side. But the stuff they've got left are Mega Blaziken and Groudon. So I'm going to go with the Way. Because we need to commit Earth Power into the Groudon slot. And I think we Boom Burst here. Wait, no, that wouldn't hit Lunala. This is an Assault Vest, so we can switch it up. Actually, I think we flamethrower Lunala. That terrain boost might be enough to finish it. That's going to do almost nothing against Witch. Wow. Did not do very much. But that actually works really well. Because we got a special defense drop here. I feel like... So the choices here are, we can... Oh, we're locked in with... That's bad. Okay. I think we hard switch to Bagel. We've got an Assault Vest. It's not going to be very effective either way. Double Rock Slide. Dazzling Gleam. Critical hit. I'm basically accepting that we've lost at this point. Unless this Boom Burst magically does way more than I'm expecting. We're still up. That takes both of their Pokemon. No, it didn't. Oh, God. That's a bulky Reshiram. Okay. We are in trouble. There's no way we survive this turn. How many Pokemon do they have left? One side is just the Blaziken. The other side, they still have an Aegislash and a Houndoom. Those are all fire types, though. Or all fire and steel. Like, those are all weak to earth power. Is there any chance that this works? Come on. Okay, so we are dealing with a 2-on-1 for the rest of this. However, with Earth Power, we should outspeed. And after we take out Blaziken... Yeah. It was worth a shot. We literally... If that had not killed, I think we could have swept there. But yeah, so I totally screwed up that first one, as far as how the fight works. I don't feel like the Bagel is going to be able to do much in the second fight because of the way Groudon works. Although actually, they would have been fine for anything after the Groudon. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, I feel like there's gotta be something that's a little bit more that can hit more of the opposing team. Because that is the big problem with bagels. They're fairly bulky, but not against those physical attacks that we were taking. I would say Witch actually went pretty well. The Way, not bad. I feel like the lead might be one of the problems because we did kind of have that double issue with both of the... Oh, yes. Oops. Oop. That fly that we had for a Nevian is worthless. We'll start with that. Now, the problem here is that we do still need to be able to use both Wide Guard and just dish out damage. I mean, I guess we could go Life Orb. Actually, you know what? I know exactly what I want here. We are going Wide Lens. This might seem weird. I don't want to miss Rock Slide. That's where we're going with. Is that the best way to do that decision? No. So one of the big tricks to this is the stuff we feel like should be good isn't necessarily good. Like I was like, oh, Palkia would be good against all these, fire types. But I need to keep reminding myself, water doesn't work while Groudon's on the field. And we don't get... Yeah, water doesn't work while Groudon's on the field. And we don't get Earthquake as an option. I suppose the other thing we could do is go with my other plan, which was nuke the fields. Like, that takes our Z move, which we just got rid of anyway. Gives us another rock type. Fast, relatively powerful rock type. With a priority move. It's not as fast as I was thinking. But, like, that feels like it might be fast enough to take on, like, Houndoom or, like, we got the priority move into Pheromosa. We can break the cave so we don't accidentally kill all of our own teammates. And that would also free up our flying types for that first section. We've got Veicho, who does have Rockhead, which means they wouldn't have the cave collapses. But not great outside of that. This was actually another one I was thinking for getting rid of the field. Tapu Fini has telepathy, so we could bring them in next to Boom Burst or Earthquake or whatever. Scald, Dazzling Gleam. Defog isn't great on this field, nor is Aqua Ring, but they're relatively bulky. And having another, we could also switch telepathy for their mist field. I was thinking about Ishtar as an option. That's another Earthquaker, though, which is not good for the second one. We've got Tornadus and Thunderous that could be good with flying special type moves. I know at one point we got rid of Earthquake on Garchomp, that's why I was checking. Too many fire types for that. Gotta just focus on the second fight. Something else that has good Earth type coverage. Earth Power would be fine. Or something that could take on Lunala. I mean, we could just bring Big Fella in and Sucker Punch. Not great against Groudon, which is very physically bulky, though. I was thinking that, like, Ryan... Actually, Ryan might be the answer here. Ryan gives us solid bulk. We can probably switch its nature to get it a physical defense instead of... We've got Flash Fire to switch in on fire types. And we've got Earth Power. We've got Lava Plume, which works well with the two telepathy Pokemon we've got. That works. So we need to either have a good answer there, or we need to give them one other move. Because currently I'm looking at Assault Vest. We could just have Protect as an option, but... we want Bold. There's not a lot of really good special attackers that are going to be able to hit super effective into Ryan anyway. So I think we actually do... I'm going to do something a little weird here. We're going to switch... Well... No. I think we're good. Okay. We need good TM that gives us some coverage. We could do Flamethrower as an alternate for Lava Plume, since there are a few Pokemon Lava Plume would still hurt. That might be the answer here. so that gives us a way to really... Oh, there we go. What? I didn't want you to... I want you to... whatever. There's our answer for Lunella. And actually... Well, no, Shadow Ball should be good there. Should be fine, too. Delete a move to make room for Dark Pulse, no. Yes. Okay. And then... Assault Vest should be at the bottom. No? Where's our other Assault Vest? There we go. And unfortunately, it looks like this is running a bit long. So I think we're going to start off next time with some planning. Then we'll give it another go. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.